friends don't mask, and why don't they mask? Well, they won't fly this airline.
You can fly if you want to, cause we do safety right. We have air that's clean and disinfectant machines zapping germs like an arcade space fight. And we dance
Do the dance, do the dance.
Everybody wash some hands.
Do the dance, while always wearing a mask. Do the dance, do the dance.
No, seriously, please wash your hands.
Do the dance, do the dance.
Have the filters cleaning commence.
Alaska safety dance. Alaska safety dance. Alaska safety dance.
What's up, y'all? I'm Jake Owen, and welcome to the Red Carpet Show for the 2021 Endeavor Awards. I'm looking forward to playing for y'all tonight, and I'm really looking forward to tonight's event. We're here tonight to raise money for the Angel Flight West and to celebrate the many amazing volunteer pilot organizations out there, and also to highlight some truly inspirational leaders in the healthcare and aviation fields. We're also here to have fun, all right? Summer started, so I hope you guys make yourself that tasty treat, put your feet up, and enjoy the event. And let's hope that next year we're celebrating together in person, so enjoy a gala in your sweatpants while y'all can, all right? Here's the song I'd like to kick the evening off with. It's one of my favorite songs. It's called Homemade, and it goes like this. Where I grew up, getting dressed up means a button-down shirt and a good pair of jeans. Wasn't Sunday supper without collard greens. Daddy was boss and Christ is king. Friday night was living for the lights to come on. Then I turned to Miller Lights when I turned 21. There's some things about me that I can't change. I'll always be the man that homemade. Home made me love a dirt road. Home made me crave some ice cold. Homemade sweet tea only mama knows how to make. Yeah, well, homemade. Home made me love a small town. Home made me want to settle down in a homemade for the two of us. Everything I love is homemade. Guess my pickup lines didn't seem to work. Guess my pickup truck must have got to her. Windows down, singing every word. George Strait mixtape that was homemade. Home made me love a dirt road. Home made me crave some ice cold. Homemade sweet tea only mama knows how to make. Yeah, well, homemade. Home made me love a small town. Home made me wanna hang around in a homemade for the two of us. Everything I love is homemade. Oh, girl, it's homemade. Well, hey, what we got you can't get from a store. Hey, the good stuff comes from the good Lord. Homemade. Home made me love a dirt road. Home made me crave some ice cold. Homemade sweet tea only mama knows how to make. Yeah, well, homemade. Home made me love a small town. Home made me want to settle down in a homemade for the two of us. Everything I love is homemade. Homemade, homemade, it's homemade. It's homemade. It's homemade.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm harvesting these crops so we can survive through this pandemic. You know, it's a survival situation. This is all we have to eat. Is this fern.
I just went to the grocery store today. We have Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts? They opened the grocery store?
By the way, you need to get ready for the gala.
What? Gala? What are you talking about?
The Endeavor Awards Gala.
The Endeavor Awards Gala? That's tonight?
It is.
What? No.
Hi, everyone. Well, hello from Beaver Pond in the wilds of Idaho. And I've had a fantastic bike ride today, but I'm going to have an even more fantastic evening with all of you at the Endeavor Awards tonight. So I better get home and get ready to go. And gee, I wonder what all my other astronaut buddies are doing right now.
Gotta just finish my sub dive here. I am running so late. It's time for the Endeavor Awards. Let's get going here.
The Endeavor Awards are tonight?
Yes.
What? What am I gonna wear? Better get up to the closet.
All right, well, let's check out our clothing for tonight. I'm really excited to be part of the Endeavor Awards tonight. Unfortunately, we can't all be together, but you got to get dressed up for it. So let's see. I got some flight suits. Could definitely try some of those. You know, well, no. We've got some Indian sherwanis. My wife is Indian. That might be a nice theme. But I could go for the tuxedo, but I don't think Garrett can afford a tuxedo.
What am I gonna wear? I haven't gone out in public in like a year. I've just been wearing sweats and t-shirts. What do I got here? All right, let's see. This is black, like black tie, right? That's close, huh? Tracksuit? Yeah, tracksuit's not good. All right, let's see. What else do I have here? What else?
Oh wow, 5:15. I better hurry. We're starting really soon. Well, it is a gala, so I was kind of thinking about wearing my gala dress. But wait a minute, it's virtual. Maybe not. I was gonna wear my flight jacket, but maybe not. Perfect for a gala from home virtual. My flights, so I'll be putting this on. And gotta have the shoes.
Well, no.
Okay, shoes. Well, I definitely have gala shoes, but I don't know. This is from home, right? And since I'm wearing my flight suit, probably need the matching socks. Garrett, Scott and I double dare you to show us what you're wearing on your feet tonight.
They're the best pair of pants I could find, but they're a little tight. This is not gonna work. I gotta come up with something else. All right, so I'm all set. I got my comfy pants. Scott, what are you wearing? I hope you got something appropriate. And Barb, Barb is always like really into fancy footwear. I bet she's gonna be strapping on some really Louboutins or something really impressive. So
These may not be regulation, but they are clean. And our socks were great on the International Space Station, and they were good enough for our space shuttle too. So I think they'll be just perfect for tonight.
All right, everybody, if you're just tuning in, I'm Jake Owen, and we are kicking off the Endeavor Awards with some live music and some red carpet action, all right? I know many of y'all are tuning in tonight, are among the pilots who volunteer your time to fly children and many other people to life-saving medical treatments. And I tip my hat to all you guys, and thank you for your service to our communities. I'd have to tell you guys what really motivates me about the mission impact that the Angel of Flight West has, and a lot of these other charities benefiting children and families in their local communities is really special to me, because as someone that grew up not ever realizing I was going to play music for a living, being at this place in my life and having this sort of platform to raise awareness, especially for children, is a big deal to me. All kinds of children beneficiaries, from St. Jude Children's Hospital to Boys and Girls Clubs. Our foundation, the Jake Owen Foundation, does a lot of great things for children, and it wouldn't be without the local communities helping make that happen. I'm lucky to be a spearheader of that, and I'm proud of what you guys are doing. Well, I'll play another one for you that was a #1 song for us last year. It's a song that I didn't really know how this was going to go over when we first did it. It was a kind of a tribute to John Mellencamp, and we took, what if we were the kids growing up? What if I was Jack and you were Diane? What is that all about? And kind of remixed the song and came up with this and got the approval from old John, and it went #1. And I got a little note after that from John saying that he was proud that this song connected with so many people out there. So I'll do it for you. It goes like this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, come on. Well, it was yesterday, it was years ago. We were singing every word on the radio, kinda like them songs, they could save our souls somehow, some way. We was falling fast, we was jumping in, blue jean halo, hanging off a limb to American kids, just like them, every time we play. Yeah, and it blew us away. Do you turn it up, do you sing along every time you hear that song, like we did then, like we did when? Do you close your eyes, does it make you laugh, do the memories take you back to six packs in a Chevy Cheyenne, way back when I was Jack and you were dying? Yeah, we was never growing up or growing old, breaking up or letting go. One damn woman like rock and roll, where's it gone? But I hope like hell every now and again I blow across your mind like that summer wind, and you're holding on to 16 long as you can every time that it comes on. Do you turn it up, do you sing along every time you hear that song, like we did then, oh, like we did when? Do you close your eyes, does it make you laugh, do the memories take you back to six packs in a Chevy Cheyenne, way back when I was Jack and you were dying? Yeah, way back, way on back when I was Jack and you were dying. Do you turn it up, do you sing along every time you hear that song, like we did then, like we did when? Do you close your eyes, does it make you laugh, do the memories take you back to six packs in a Chevy Cheyenne, way back when I was Jack, you were dying? Way on back.
Everyone is getting ready for the show starting at 6 p.m. The Voena Children's Choir is here. Captain Sully is getting into place. And Owen David is flying in for his big stunt. Stay tuned. Jake Owens will be right back with another performance.
S-A-F-E-T-Y. Safety dance. We can fly where you want to. We can leave your house behind. But if your friends don't mask, and why don't they mask? Well, they won't fly this airline.
You can fly if you want to, cause we do safety right. We have air that's clean and disinfectant machines zapping germs like an arcade space bike. And we dance
Do the dance, do the dance.
Everybody wash some hands.
Do the dance, we're always wearing a mask. Do the dance,
No, seriously, please wash your hands.
do the dance,
HEPA filters cleaning commence.
Alaska safety dance, Alaska safety dance, Alaska safety dance.
All right. So now I'm all dressed. I feel ready to go out in public. But if I'm gonna go out in public for the first time in a year, I'm gonna need a little liquid courage. So let's make up a little celebratory cocktail to get the evening started. I got my favorite shaker right here. Oh yeah. Genuine SpaceX product, I'll have you know. And I'm gonna make myself a Negroni, which is one of my favorite cocktails just because it's really easy to make. So it's equal parts Campari, sweet vermouth, go. My favorite kind of chemistry right here. And gin. This will get things started, put me in a nice festive spirit for tonight's gala. All right. Got it. I just gotta shake it up. My kids used to call this Daddy's Rattle. Yeah. All right. There she is. Oh, that was great. All right, now I'm all set. So let's see, here's to this year's honorees, congratulations. And to everybody who put this together and made the Endeavor Awards come alive virtually in 2021. So cheers to all of you, and over to you, Barb. Ah, delicious.
All right, it's time for the big show. Let's get strapped in and ready to go. Get our helmet on, visor down. All right.
I'm ready to go. Got my socks on. All right. And my computer's up, ready to go. Looks like my dog Bridget's going to keep us company. Let's see. And I got this great wine for the evening. I already opened it up so it's airing out. Got time to pour that glass. Bridget Bordeaux, no wine for you, dear. And it could be a long evening, so I've got a great pot of coffee ready to go too. Smell that coffee, yum. Alrighty. And oh, by the way, Scott, I've got my helmet too. Glad to see you in yours. And I just have mine here just in case if I do finish this, I probably need some head protection because you know my head's going to end up on this desktop.
Let's do it.
Hey Scott, can you see anything through that visor? You know your TV's not even on.
All right, I'm ready for the show to start. This is gonna be great. Scott and Barb, I hope you guys are in a comfy spot ready to watch this. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to see all of you on the screen. Cheers.
All right, everybody, let's have a great evening tonight. Next year we're going to be together, but lots to celebrate here tonight. Everybody have a great time.
Well, it's been pretty awesome hanging out with y'all for the whole red carpet show. The Endeavor Awards is about to kick off soon, so make sure that you poured yourself a nice drink, dress up in your best sweatpants, and I hope y'all are cozying up to your laptop or whatever it is you're watching this thing on, and get ready to raise some good money, because tonight is all about the kids, and it's all about you guys, too, being here doing this, and this song is called Made for You. Perfect way to get out of here. You ready? Come on. My most recent #1 song. Water towers are made for hearts and names, and Friday nights are made for football games, and falling leaves are made for falling in, and front porch steps are made for goodnight kissing, and I was made for you. Yeah, I was made for you. Well, summer jobs are made for spending cash, and second dates are made for going fast, and well, early curfews are made for sneaking past, and 2 a.m. was made for pissed off dads, and I was made for you. Yeah, I was made for you. Like a ship without a sea, or a song without a melody. I don't know where I'd be or what I'd do. Yeah, 'cause I was made for you. Well, smoky bars are made for how about a dance, and open roads are made for holding hands, and laid back seats are made for young love, and 2 pink lines are made for growing up, and I was made for you. Yeah, I was made for you. Like a ship without a sea, or a song without a melody. Yeah, I don't know where I'd be or what I'd do. Yeah, 'cause I was made for you. Well, tiny shoes are made for tiny feet. My 2 arms made for where you sleep, and the sky was made for the moon and the stars. You were made to steal my heart, and I was made for you. Yeah, I was made for you. Thank y'all for letting me play some songs for you tonight. I do hope next year y'all get back to seeing each other in person, and I can be there as well, because I'll tell you what, I'm getting not so used to playing to these cameras. Love you guys, and thanks for doing what you're doing.
Tonight on the Endeavor Awards, watch as the Red Bull Air Force takes the Bachelor's pilot Pete for a spin. Literally. When it comes to landing planes, we have the best of the best with Captain Sully Sullenberger. And pilot aviation influencer Owen David is here. Let's see if he can stick the landing. Tucker will also take to the skies in his plane. Hold on for that one.
Welcome to my office. Here we go.
And finally, the world-famous Voena Children's Choir closes the show. So let's blast off.
Live from SpaceX capsule number 24789, it's Greg Kinnear welcoming you back once again to the 296th Annual Endeavor Awards. Scratch that, we're actually in a makeup trailer, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I'm in New Orleans shooting a movie right now. Can't make it to the event, but on the upside, neither can you. We're all stuck with a virtual event this year, but it's always a great event and an event I'm very proud to be a part of. This is an organization that has done incredible work to salute the men and women who fly children and people and animals all across this country that are in need, using their planes and their time and their maintenance, all in the service of charitable giving. And we couldn't be prouder of the work you guys have done. So thanks for joining us again. It's going to be a little weird this year because we're doing it on a screen, but you've probably seen one of these before. It all starts with somebody who knows what they're talking about. That somebody this year is Matt Rogers.
That's right, baby. Greg, thank you so much. As always, we appreciate all that you do, and you're obviously hilarious. And I'm telling you watching right now, it's not going to be weird tonight. It's going to be awesome. My name is Matt Rogers, like Greg said, and I've been your auctioneer for the past 6 years at Endeavor Awards. And after we had to cancel last year's event, got to tell you, it feels so good to be back. First off, I want to give a big hand to Jake Owen and the U.S. astronauts who kicked off the red carpet event. You can continue to send them good cheer in the chat bar right here to my left, okay? Chat bar right here, all right? If you missed the fun, I think, Barry, will they be able to see it later tonight? This is Barry, by the way.
Yep.
All right.
We'll get to it. Maybe not tonight, but we'll get it up.
Maybe you'll be able to see the recording online tonight. We want you to stay with us. So, with that being said, I am here coming to you live in Los Angeles at the Clay Lacy Hangar tonight. Are you kidding me right now? How awesome is this? They could not have picked a better place. With that being said, behind the scenes, behind these cameras right now, I've got some members of the Angel Flight West crew with me. First and foremost, right over here is the executive director, Josh Olson's here. Let's go.
Cool, man. Let's go.
The director.
Hey, welcome everybody. We're excited to have you. I'd be remiss not to thank our healthcare partners like UCLA for making me, all of our volunteers, all of our staff vaccinated so we can get back helping people safely and effectively.
Yes.
This guy's here to help us. So glad to have him back, and we're excited to see you all live next year. Thank you so much. I'll see you a little bit later.
I love you, Josh.
Love you too, man.
Let's be honest. Was quarantine good to me or not? Do I look chubbier?
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
Seriously
Look fabulous. Josh, you are so awesome. We're going to see Josh a lot more tonight. Also, we got to give a shout out to the one and only Mark Wolper, our chair of the Endeavor Awards. Look at him. Are we doing a wide shot on him? I told him when I walked in, I always see him so dapper, like just polished, and like this is the laid back Mark. I like you actually, look at him. You look like a real producer. I want you to yell at me like 3 times tonight. Cut!
Let's go.
All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Back to it. I also need to give a shout out. I love her to death. She's thebomb.com. Mary Hunter and her amazing staff and team. Yes, can we give it up for Mary? She works so hard with everything, setting this up behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. And then also our virtual production team, if we can get like a wide shot of everybody, headed up by the one and only Barry Gribben. Come here, Barry. You got to show him. Look at, you never get on camera. Chest bump. This is Barry. He's making it happen tonight. We got an amazing team.
Keep it rolling.
All right, keep it rolling. See, like I said, it's not going to be weird tonight, okay? So, but we wish we could all be together. But despite our distance, like I said, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Most importantly, we're going to rally together to raise funds for Angel Flight West and the children and the patients, everybody who need your help. I want to make sure that you can see the donate button. It should be right above my head. I want to pause right there because there are some people at home that maybe you've maximized your screen at this point. If for some reason you're just seeing me, I want you to minimize the screen so you can bring me back down, and then right above me, that's where you should see the donate button. Okay, we're gonna talk about that a couple times tonight, but this is very important. This is why we're here tonight. Please, please, please donate. Do not be afraid. Yes?
So someone already pushed the button.
Someone already pushed the button. Look at this. All right, we got our first push button of the night, the one and only. Matt Brown just gave $5,000. Thank you so much, Matt. And in true, Endeavor Award fashion, because I can't see you and do the nicknames, I'm gonna be throwing out nicknames tonight. So your birth name was Matt Brown, but tonight, since you're our first donation, we're gonna call you Mr. Wonderful. Mr. Wonderful just gave $5,000. And because you got the first nickname, Mark, can I tell him? We need to see you come back with another donation, okay? Here we go. That's how it's gonna work tonight. We want you to donate, Mr. Wonderful. I'd love to give you another shout out with another donation. Continue to click that button right above my head throughout the program because I wanna keep shouting you out as your names continue to come in and as you donate. I especially hope that we've got the Iceman, Goose, Black Widow, all the people that I've called out in the past. I hope you're out there. I know you're out there in the virtual world tonight. So please, please, please be with us. You know who you are. And I also need to announce that we have got a raffle tonight. 2 tickets on Alaska Airlines, but it closes very quickly. It closes at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure you purchase those tickets right now. I'm gonna slow it down. I feel like I'm talking a little too fast. Purchase those tickets. Alaska Airlines, we need you. It's a raffle. Purchase those tickets. It closes in about 20 minutes. Okay, so purchase those quick. You can also purchase raffle tickets by clicking the auction button. Again, should be right above my head on the screen. So click the auction button and get those tickets. We have some really cool people with us tonight, including one of my favorite guys who I had the honor to meet at this event a couple years ago when he received the Inspiration Award, none other than Captain Sully Sullenberger. Captain Sullenberger is an advocate for the safety of everyone who flies, as well as our beloved piloting profession. And he's joining us tonight to give out the Endeavor Award. So with that being said, take it away, Greg.
In 2009, Sully Sullenberger was part of American history with the incredible landing of a jet in the Hudson in New York City. And we've obviously had his involvement in this organization before. We're so grateful to have it. I still love the movie. Sorry, Sully. Sorry, I got to tell you, Hanks is as good as you are. Here now is Sully Sullenberger.
It's great to be back at the Endeavor Awards. I want to personally congratulate this year's Inspiration honorees, Ms. Johnny Spizo, President of UCLA Health and CEO of UCLA Hospital System, in a year where her leadership has been even more crucial. Mr. Cy Robin, inventor of all-important antennas on nearly every airplane in the world. And Captain Tammy Jo Schultz, a fellow airline pilot and former fighter pilot, whose courage and leadership under pressure I admire. We've all been moved by the inspiration and leadership of those we're honoring tonight. But this year has brought unprecedented challenges, and each of you has stepped up in your own way. My parents had certain values that they passed on to me, and that my wife Laura and I have passed on to our now adult daughters. A sense of civic duty, of service above self, and a willingness to share our society's many sacrifices. Volunteer pilots embody these values. Throughout this pandemic, patients still needed ongoing medical treatment, and they bravely faced the risk of COVID in travel. Angel Flight West and many other volunteer pilot organizations around the country stepped up to transport immunocompromised individuals, first responders, and even PPE to hospitals at great risk to themselves. So I'm pleased to announce tonight that this year's Endeavor Award, which is usually given to a single pilot, this year is being given to all volunteer pilots. Each of you deserves this award, and I'm moved by your courage and sacrifice. You stepped up, and if you were unable to fly, you found another way to show support. Thank you to all pilots who will volunteer to help others with the gift of flight.
One of the nurses made a comment to me a couple weeks ago, and the way she said it, I'd never heard anyone say it before. Heart transplant isn't something that lasts forever. He'll have another heart transplant. He may have 2 or 3 more heart transplants in his lifetime. It's a Band-Aid for hopefully better, longer quality of life than he had before. And appointments all the time. We were flying on Angel flights every other week back to Stanford.
Civil Air Patrol is an all-volunteer branch of the United States Air Force. We basically have 3 categories: search and rescue, aerospace education, as well as cadet program.
To the Veterans Airlift Command, we provide free private air transportation to post 9/11 combat wounded guys and their families for medical and other compassionate purposes.
That's why I really like Angel flights, because they save so much time. And I just love going in the planes. It's so fun. And just the views are awesome compared to a car. So I love that.
Young Eagles were designed to give kids their first experience flying. If you learn how this flying works, you'll find out it's probably not as tough and mysterious as maybe you thought it was.
It's actually so fun to control the plane.
This makes me want to be a pilot when I'm older. I just really want to do it.
One of the things that Lighthawk does, they bring us these dedicated pilots. They provide us an opportunity to see our landscape in a way that we would not be able to view it on the ground.
Without Lighthawk, we wouldn't be able to have decision makers and communities see what future sea level rise will look like.
The day before Easter in 2018, I got a call that morning saying that they had a heart for Jacob.
I used to go to the hospital every other week. It's really hard and driving. Stressful. I missed so much school. But when I'm flying, I miss barely any amount of the school because it's just so much more helpful flying.
Throughout the United States, there are just too many dogs and not enough homes. Low population centers will take dogs from higher population states like California, but the really pivotal role for our group was Pilots and Paws. Pilots and Paws has been exponentially increasing the number of dogs that we could save.
Behind me, this is a very special airplane. It's a Flying Eye Hospital.
90% of those suffering unnecessarily from blindness live in the developing world. You can transform a human being's life in a 10-minute surgery.
Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.
Angel Flights has been my biggest lifesaver. I hope they know how appreciative and how grateful that I am for everything that they've done for Jacob and I, and for everything they continue to do and hopefully still do for years to come, getting him to his appointments and getting us there safely.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Olson, Executive Director of Angel Flight West, and I want to thank you for joining us for this year's Endeavor Awards. Like everything during the pandemic, this year's event is a little bit different. However, as you've just seen, our volunteer pilots are the same. They are amazing. I'm inspired every day by these angels who generously donate their time, their airplanes, and their skills for people and communities in need. The perfect example is who you just saw, Jacob. He really wanted to join me today, but unfortunately, he's still bravely overcoming and battling some organ rejection issues he faces. But he wanted me to say to all of you and to all of his angels, thank you. And to everyone at supporting Angel Flight West and the Endeavor Awards at home tonight, thank you. I'm really pleased to be joined today by one of our incredible Angel Flight volunteers, Liz DeStefani. Liz, can you join me for a minute?
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks for coming tonight, and
Absolutely.
thank you for volunteering for Angel Flight.
Of course.
Can
Love
you tell
to
us
do
a
it.
little bit what it means to you to volunteer for Angel Flight?
Yeah, I love volunteering for Angel Flight. As we all know, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. And for me, when I'm flying someone that's going through a tough time in life or just challenging circumstances, if I can make something a little bit easier for them by doing that short line, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to volunteer my time and love to help out.
Really well said. Is there a moment or a patient story that you find meaningful to you?
Yeah, one of my very first Angel Flights, I mean, it's been many, many, many years ago, always sticks in my head. I actually was flying with a friend, so the two of us pilots went to pick someone up in Bakersfield, and it was a little kiddo, so I think he was 5 years old at most, and he had his little backpack, and I think he had a pillow or a little stuffed animal or something, and we got him all tucked in the back seat. And then I was sort of surprised his father was standing over at the wingtip, and I'll never forget that, and he just kind of said to us, a tiny bit choked up, "Take good care of my son." And it was so powerful because I realized in that moment he wasn't coming with us. Whatever that circumstance was, clearly it was out of necessity that he couldn't come along on the flight. You put that to scale. That was one instance that I remember, but that's happening every day across the country, across the globe. So I hope what we're doing makes people's days a little bit better.
Thank you, Liz. You are awesome.
Thank you very much. You are too.
Thanks. Well, it's the spirit of people like Liz and of charitable aviation in general that has allowed us to never stop serving through this pandemic. Our healthcare system was turned upside down by COVID-19, but the gigantic need for patient access to healthcare only has become more important and is increasing. Some patient care went digital and was delayed and canceled, but we were fortunate to be there not only for patients that still needed safe access to care, but to pivot to meet the needs of our communities that transport personal protective equipment, frontline healthcare workers to the front lines, other materials to hard-hit communities. In 2020, in partnership with other nonprofit partners, Angel Flight West volunteer pilots transported over 50 tons of PPE to remote communities without easy access. We did this through 527 flights. We transported 230 frontline healthcare workers, and we flew 3,543 flights for patients that needed access to healthcare. It truly takes a village to pull off what we do every day. Thousands of volunteer pilots and drivers, and a small, hardworking staff that makes this happen 10, 15, 20 times a day.
Thank you so much, Josh. Wow. I continue to be in awe of all of you pilots, not just that you can fly, because that's obviously really, really cool, but It's that you actually care. You really, really want to donate your plane, your fuel, and you take your time to fly somebody, and that you actually care about that person. And like Barbara said, this is humanity at its best. And that's why we're all here tonight. As you know, like we said, we are live. We got jets flying all around us. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's happening. And thank you to everyone. What we just saw is why tonight is possible and why you make tonight possible. But I do need to say, from a serious standpoint, tonight is very, very important. But because of the pandemic that set us back, so bad, Angel Flight had to cancel last year's event, which is the largest annual fundraising drive for Angel Flight West and other volunteer pilot organizations that actually receive those grants. And worse, Angel Flight actually had to cancel flights for a period of time. But despite the setback, Angel Flight was able to pivot, and as you heard from Josh, still able to fly over 3,000 missions last year. And now tonight, as we are coming out of this pandemic, we need your help now more than ever. So with that being said, I need to tell you that our goal tonight is to raise $350,000. That's almost 2,000 additional flights that would not exist without your help. And thanks to our sponsors, we're 2/3 of the way there.
Your challenge has been called.
Let's go, baby! Oh, snap! Challenge accepted. Matt Brown, Mr. Wonderful, as you heard from the beginning, just came in with another 2,000. That's awesome, man.
Here we go, look at this.
How am I the only one yelling right now? Come on! Let's go! That's awesome. That's, how about this? Charles and Tish Anderson, another $5,000. Josh, Tish, did I give Tish a chest bump last year?
I think you did. I think she was a bidder in the auction.
That's all right. Charles and Tish. See, Tish, I think I gave you a chest bump last year. $5,000 from Dupree and Jill Scoville. Thank you so much. How about, hey, we're going to give Dupree the nickname Red Raider, baby. I see you. I see you out there, Red Raider. $5,000. How about this? Another $5,000 from Brandon Rosenthal, the chosen one. Brandon, we love you so much. Thank you for
By the
all
way,
you do.
that puts us at 239,000 we're at. We're almost there.
239.
239.
Okay, I can see it on the screen here.
Yeah, 238, 239, 452.
All right. Mark, I told you before, I graduated with 1.96 GPA. I'm an ex-football player. How are we at? Is my script right? 2/3? 2/3 of the way there. We need you guys. We need you now more than ever. All right, so keep those names rolling in. I want to continue to give you shout-outs. Continue to donate above the head. You know the drill. Hurry also because the raffle is closing at 6:30 p.m. I don't have a watch on me, but I feel like that's like 10 or 15 minutes away. So that's going to happen very soon. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, raffle closes. Go get those tickets right now. There's still time to purchase those raffle tickets.
By the way, I want to point out the raffles are doing amazing, unbelievable. Thank you everyone for the donations. But the EAA, look at the EAA auction item, which is at $2,700 now. It's 2 tickets to the convention this year to Oshkosh. It's unbelievable. Flights, helicopters, golf cart to take you around. Check it out.
There you go. Continue to donate. Again, I want to remind you, 5 minutes to purchase those 2 first-class Alaska Airlines tickets. You can fly anywhere that Alaska flies. I believe they fly to Hawaii, Alaska, Cabo, Cancun, even Belize now. So to participate in the raffle, click on the auction button above my head. That is number 100. Click on item 100. Like Mark said, it's doing extremely well. So please, thank you so much. Keep those donations rolling in. And I want to make sure to take a minute right now to introduce our next honoree. And to do that, we have a very special guest with us tonight, Peter Weber. Now, if you're like my wife and you watch The Bachelor, you know this guy. He's a pilot from United Airlines, better known as Pilot Pete. And from what I hear, he's coming to us from about 2,000 feet above Palos Verdes.
Hey Matt, yeah, this is crazy. We are having a blast up here. Definitely not the way I fly with the airlines. Oh my God. Woo! But we are loving it. I am with Aaron Fitzgerald. He is a very talented Red Bull stunt pilot with the Red Bull Flying Bulls, and we're having the time of our lives. But it's so good to be with you guys. Oh my God. Woo!
Yeah, warming up.
Oh
I can tell how much more comfortable you are already.
This is sick! All right, we got the adrenaline going today. Woo! Let's go!
Yeah, warming up.
And here we're off to a great start with the fundraising. Huge thank you to everyone. I want to give a shout out to all the donors who have already joined our pledge drive. You guys are awesome. Woo! Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Woo! Oh. This is great. What was that?
That was a hammerhead.
Oh, my God. You just like are floating there. Woo! Okay. I got to catch my breath here. That was awesome. Well, listen, I am just so humbled to be presenting the next Inspiration Award this evening to someone that I personally look up to as such a courageous leader in our industry. Captain Tammy Jo Schultz is best known for her tremendous piloting and safe landing of Southwest Flight 1380. She was one of the first female fighter pilots in the U.S. Navy and just such a role model to so many of us. Please welcome Captain Tammy Jo Schultz.
Southwest Flight 1380.
Flight 1380.
The flight from New York City to Dallas.
One of the engines exploded.
Had exploded in midair.
It was a really loud noise. It was pretty chaotic.
Most of the 148 other people on the plane were not hurt.
Captain Tammy Jo Schultz and her co-pilot, First Officer Darren Ellisor, have been hailed as heroes.
The pilot is a Navy veteran of 32 years.
Has nerves of steel. I'm going to send her a Christmas card, I'm going to tell you that.
We have confidence knowing that we have faith and belief in our pilots.
So with just one engine still working, the pilots landed safely at Philadelphia International Airport.
It was pretty terrifying, but you know, there were so many heroic things. The pilot was a hero. She's a rock star.
We kind of knew just from the great training that we've been given, but we just took the knowledge that we had, pooled it and used our system knowledge as well and decided the flap setting and things, and it worked well.
My love of flying really began when I saw it. Our family moved to southern New Mexico, outside of Tularosa, New Mexico, and the jets from Holloman Air Force Base would anchor their dogfighting practice over our bay barn. It didn't take long for me to think that was definitely something I wanted to try. 36 years later, it's a thrill to rev up that engine and start down the runway and get airborne.
Tammy Jo is very much a giving, serving person. Before Flight 1380, she was very involved in our kids' school as they were growing up, and then as they graduated, we talked about what do we want to get more involved in, and of course then Flight 1380 happened right about that time, so that changed life. But what it didn't change was Tammy Jo's service to our community and to those around us.
I think my desire and enjoyment in helping others is because I was the recipient of other people helping me.
I've had the privilege of seeing young ladies seek out Tammy Jo's mentorship, and you know, I do think that it has helped bring a spotlight to women in aviation.
We find that when we give of ourselves, that we certainly get back. When I received the Inspiration Award, it really opened my eyes to Angel Flight. My husband Dean and I just looked into this organization and saw what a selfless and giving organization it was. So we joined. We always walk away having gotten more from doing that Angel Flight than what we gave.
She's a remarkable lady who has had a very bright spotlight shown on her life because of 1380, but really it brings to light a really remarkable life before that.
Congratulations, Captain Schultz. Thank you so much for just your inspiration in flight and for inspiring us to volunteer and do what we can to make the benefit of flight available to those who need it most. I wish I could be there in person to present this award. Not gonna lie, I'm having the time of my life right now in the air with Aaron. But I did send you a little something from Bachelor Nation.
Thank you, Endeavor Award. For the Inspiration Award, I really appreciate it. It is such an honor, and I'm very grateful.
What an amazing pilot. Wow, you are unbelievable and you're an awesome humanitarian. Captain Schultz, you are truly an inspiration. Thank you so much. I believe we have...
Hold up.
Donors, tell me.
People are being amazingly generous, so we'd be remiss not to give them a shout out, man.
All right, so we'll do some nicknames. We got another $2,000 to Rosemary Harry. Rosemary Harry. I'm just gonna sing you a song. Rosemary Harry, we love you. Freaking love you, Rosemary. Thank you so much. $2,000. Another $2,500. Kelsey and Jennifer Martin, AKA Kmart. Too easy. Too easy right there. How about another $5,000? Richard Pearson. There we go. Big old Richard, you know what's cracking. Thank you so much. That's $5,000. We love you guys. Please continue to donate. I got a good feeling about tonight. I want to overshoot our goal. Let's do this together. And now I want to hand it over to another special guest. This guy is full of so much energy. The one and only Sean D. Tucker, who also received an Inspiration Award at our last in-person event in 2019. It's crazy to think about. It's already been 2 years. Well, he is here back with us again tonight to give out this year's Inspiration Award, but he has a much better view. Sean?
Hi, this is Sean D. Tucker, and welcome to my office. You know, tonight is a celebration of our freedoms, of aviation, and I think most importantly, generosity. And it's my pleasure to introduce the next honoree, our Inspiration Award winner. His name is Cy Robbins, and he's a dear friend. Cy and his company, Sensor Systems, has been a major influence in advancing aerospace technology and communication. And it's for that life's work, his notable impact on the aviation industry that we're honoring Cy. But you know what's really important? He is the most kindest, gentlest, most generous man you'll ever meet. Cy, you've made this world a better place. God bless you, my friend.
My father has more energy than the Energizer Bunny. He just never stops, has never stopped his whole life, always on the go, always inventing new things, always trying something new.
He's this impulsive genius. He talks a mile a minute all the time, and he's excited about everything he does.
Unbridled enthusiasm. When something has not yet been created, Cy will do it. That's the guy, that's the man.
He'll look at something and want to know how it's built, why it's built. Definitely a people person. Yeah, he never meets a stranger. Normally, he'll ask, are you a pilot? I used to like cringe, you know, but it's such a great opening question. From that, just the dialogue goes in all these different directions. Most of the time people says no. And sometimes he'll say, well, okay, well, the next time I talk to you, I want to see that you're getting your pilot's license.
I believe that it's very important that we get the next generation interested in aviation.
He certainly has helped a lot of people get flying training and helped sponsor University of North Dakota's aeronautic department. They built a building up there, a really nice building.
Cy's generosity is unending. He gives to so many organizations that we know about and even more organizations that we don't know about.
What fascinates my father is anything that gives him a challenge.
First, I was really a race car driver.
He would race, he water skied, he golfed.
If it's got wheels on it, he can race it. If it's got a propeller on it, he'll usually fly it with you.
For some reason or other, somebody from Bendix who said, you know, there's a guy over there, he knows electronics, but he's a mechanical guy. Why don't you hire him? One thing led to another, and I went into the antenna business.
Communications is vital. in aviation. It really enhances safety because everything he builds is so reliable and so durable.
Antennas that Sensor Systems, Simon Betty's company, build, been very important in aviation.
Betty is part of this award. I mean, she's been one that keeps sanity in the office, I'm quite sure.
I would like to congratulate you, Cy, on this award.
Cy, I'm so happy you're getting this award.
Congratulations, Cy, well deserved.
This award has been a long time coming. I can't think of anybody more deserving.
Not only what you've done for aviation, but also with just your outgoing personality.
Congratulations to Cy Robin for winning the Inspiration Award from Angel Flight West.
I want to personally thank Angel Flight. I have known Angel Flight for a number of years. I never participated with Angel Flight, but there's always something that somebody else does that's really nice and good.
He just never stops, ever. Never stops talking, never stops working, never stops flying, never stops any of that.
Wow. Cy, thank you. It is so great to see you and your daughter with us. Thank you so much for being a part of this incredible aviation community. This is why I love charitable aviation so much. The women and men who come together to fly planes, to build planes, to fly to space, and even the volunteer drivers on the ground. This is one large community that is joining forces to help our fellow humans, some of them going through tough life challenges that we've seen our own family and loved ones face. And we know what it means to have someone there at your side, even if it's a stranger. This is why I love what Angel Flight West is doing so much. You're connecting us to each other. You're making it possible for us to give back. Tonight, I hope you give generously. And you think right now in this moment, how something so simple like getting to a medical appointment is actually one more burden that a mother has to face, that a veteran has to face, or anyone in need has to face. Let's step up right now. While those donations are coming in, I'm going to get back into my flying machine and do a celebration dance for you in the sky, in the air that we all share, right here, right now.
And there you go. Patients that need medical care for their problems are taken care of by Angel Flight, and I want to point out that $7 for every dollar donated actually is multiplied by the good pilots and corporations that are helping co-sponsor this great event. And I also want to do a shout out, just to give you an example of what this great organization does, to Mr. Ortega, who unfortunately came down with cancer, was diagnosed in 2020. That was November of just last year. Angel Flight stepped in, picked him up from his home in Yakima, Washington, got him to Seattle. It's a quite moving story, and it looks like this.
We've flown with Angel Flight for the past from 2020 till now 2021 13 times. Angel Flight also provided us with Earth Angels that would take us from the clinics to the airports or from the airports to the clinic, and it's been wonderful experiences. My husband's been diagnosed with a squamous cell carcinoma, and he was diagnosed in November of 2020, and from then on we were told that our lives would change forever. We weren't sure how long the treatments were going to be. We are now happy to say that he's in remission. Dr. Chen had told the office on a Friday when he had gotten the results from the PET scan showing that there was 0 cancer cells and no tumors. And he had told the girls, the ladies, the nurses, and his staff, because he couldn't hold in the excitement. And so when we had gotten to the appointment on the following week, they had kind of accidentally spilled the beans and said, "Aren't you guys just ecstatic over the news, and we were like, what news? And she says, oh, I'm sorry, don't say anything, but 0 cell cancer. There's no tumors.
My experience with Angel Flight was awesome. Can't do it without you guys. Very emotional. The service was awesome. I can't say enough about the staff, but they provided excellent service. I would recommend Angel Flight to anybody that needs help. I appreciate all of them. Just thank you so much, Angel Flight.
Everything from finding Angel Flight to finding the oncologist was prayers and answers and direction from the man upstairs on leading us through wonderful people, especially the pilots, and everybody that we've got to meet, everybody that was involved. You know, it was amazing. Through all of this pandemic and the craziness, my husband having his issues, it's just beautiful to know that there's still people like that.
Ramiro, Ortega, thank you so much. That was an unbelievable, inspirational story. No, that's totally fine. I just want to say, man, as a son that had a mom with that battled what you battle, to hear that you are in remission makes my heart happier than you absolutely know. So can we all give a round of applause for him being in remission? Seriously, like that was one of those moments. Thank you so much for just all you do. And thank you, Angel Flight West, because you guys are on the front lines partnering with people to make sure that everybody comes together. And tonight, we want to encourage you that your donation goes towards that, making people come together. Angel Flight West and many volunteer pilot organizations are in deep partnership with healthcare frontline workers and hospital social workers. And again, your donation is going to go directly towards mission coordination that helps all of these beautiful people come together. Because the truth is, there are people like Ramiro that are waiting on the sidelines that can't get the help that they need. And transportation is one of the biggest challenges to somebody getting the medical care that they need. And honestly, it shouldn't be that way. Because the thing is, we have the solution. Angel Flight has the solution. They have an entire system to connect pilots to patients. But again, we need your donation to make mission coordination possible. With you coming in, that must mean we have an update.
So this is a testament to how many friends Cy has. These are all in Cy's honor.
This is in Cy Robbins' honor.
That's correct.
These are all donations in Cy Robbins' honor. So, first off, we got $3,000 from Mike Herman, AKA He-Man. We're gonna call you some He-Man. How about, ooh, snap. These are some big dogs right here.
Yep.
Let's go. Bruce R. McCaw Family Foundation just gave $15,000. How about, let's go, 15 grand, come on. Y'all are with me. We're only about 10 deep in here. We need to keep this going. And how about this? The jet star himself, Clay Lacey. We are at your place, and you also just gave $15,000. Give it up for Clay. Also, hey, do we have an update of like where we're at right now, how close we are to our goal?
We're about $100,000 shy. We can get there before the end of tonight.
$100,000 shy. Come on, here we go. Talene, you run the social media for Angel Flight West. Go to Instagram right now, follow Angel Flight West. Let's do a chest bump moment.
Okay,
here we go.
This is scary.
We'll do a boomerang. You ready? 3, 2, 1, boom! Boomerang moment. That is in celebration of only being $100,000 short. We still need you. We are short. We need you. This is where you come in. Okay, I also want to take time to recognize tonight's top sponsor, UCLA Health, and the importance of the health industry partnership that's made possible with your support. I do want to hand it off now to Angel Flight West Executive Director Josh Olson, who is up there in the pilot's lounge to introduce us to an incredible healthcare leader and tonight's next Inspiration honoree.
Thanks, Matt. Our next honoree serves as UCLA Healthcare CEO. She served in almost every capacity in major healthcare systems, but what shines through with her is her love and care for patients. It's my honor and privilege to introduce you to my friend, Janice Spiso.
Janice leads by example. She works every day.
One thing that I have to say really amazes me about her is she is everywhere and everything to everyone. When you consider her job, you know, I see her, she comes to every board meeting, she's at the hospital constantly, she comes to every event.
U.S. News and World Report named us #1 in the West and #4 in the country. 200 locations, 4 hospitals, 35,000 employees, and she cares about all of them.
I really feel like she embodies the institution she leads. I mean, she shows the qualities of it. She's a living example of this hospital.
As a participant in a clinical trial, you actually have to undergo a lot of different screening procedures. People could come in for multiple appointments for imaging, for labs, for their actual treatments or consults with physicians.
UCLA could not be any more kind than they are.
And that's because of the leadership of Janice Spiso. She leads by example every day.
Because she's been a nurse, she understands having to lead with compassion and kindness.
She cares more about patients than anything else. She wants to get the best compassionate care to them as soon as possible.
An Angel Flight has been a lifesaver for me. It has been great, and I would recommend anyone to use the service if they can.
It increases the radius of patients we can serve, and that's her vision every day, to serve as many patients who need our help as quickly as possible with state-of-the-art care.
Janice, on behalf of Angel Flight West, our patients, our volunteers, we'd love to present to you and the entire UCLA healthcare team the 2021 Inspiration Endeavor Award. Congratulations, and thanks for inspiring us through healthcare and aviation.
Well, Josh, thank you so much. And on behalf of the entire amazing team at UCLA Health, it's been our privilege this past year to serve the community and to work with amazing organizations like yours.
So Janice, when we first met, I think it was in Dr. Ramsey's office at University of Washington Medicine, and you came in and you said, "Oh, Angel Flight, I'm so glad you're here. I have a patient that needs your help." And that stuck with me 15 years later from your transition from University of Washington Medicine to UCLA Healthcare. You've always been patient first. Why is that?
You know, I think a lot of that relates to my background as a registered nurse, having spent many years early in my career as a critical care, emergency, and trauma nurse.
How big of a need is transportation to healthcare for UCLA patients?
You know, transportation is key to access, and we have patients from a wide region, from a very diverse community coming in to see us. There are many barriers to access at times. I think transportation is that first piece that helps ease that barrier and allow people access to that timely, efficient care that they need.
Well, I want to personally thank you. We had one of our frequent flying pilots contract COVID overseas and had to be airlifted to UCLA Healthcare. And he still faces a long road ahead, but because of the care he received from you and your team, he's on the path back to that. So I want to thank you for that. And then
wonderful.
Also, one of your social workers once told me, even the best doctor at UCLA can't save the life of someone who can't get to them.
That's exactly right.
On behalf of the UCLA Santa Monica Board of Advisors, congratulations, Janice and UCLA Health, for this honor with Angel Flight West.
Janice, you are an inspiration. The fact that you are receiving today the Inspiration Award is so impactful and meaningful. On behalf of everyone at UCLA, we couldn't be more proud.
I've had an absolute blast spending the evening with you tonight. On behalf of the team at Angel Flight West, I want to thank some of our tonight's top sponsors, and that is Textron, that is Alaskan Airlines, that is UCLA Health Systems. You guys are so very generous. We absolutely could not do this without you. So let's keep making this world a better place. And the three best words in the English language, you know what I'm going to say. That's God bless America, baby.
So we have many more miles to fly, many more people to help. We are continuing our ascent. Because after cost, transportation is the biggest barrier to accessing healthcare. The need is massive. There's 2.9 million Americans, a population the size of Chicago, that aren't receiving life-saving healthcare simply because they can't get there. We can change that tonight, and we can help right now. For every dollar raised tonight, $7 are donated in kind by our volunteer pilots like Liz, or our commercial airline partners like Alaska. Each dollar gets one patient 1 mile closer to healthcare. So there's no donations too big or too small. Let's raise enough funds to help all the people that need us. Let's double our impact. Let's fly 8,000 flights next year. Let's think big, because we can. Matt, it's back to you.
Think big, baby. Think big. I am with you, Josh. I know that we can do this, and I think we're very close. We got the man coming in right now with some more.
This one's pretty amazing.
Let's go! Alex Pulvey, $30,000. Let's go.
Where are you? Are you watching the show? Are you out there? Thank you. This is unbelievable.
Alex Pulvey, I'm calling you right now because you're laying down the gauntlet. Give it up for the Wolf. The Wolf comes in at $30,000. You got more?
With the $30,000 from Alex, major thank you, Alex. And with Mike and Bruce and Clay's donations, we're now only 40,000 shy of our goal. 40,000. We got how much longer till the show? Till we're done? Like
we got another
10-15 minutes.
15 minutes
to get $40,000. Please hit the donate button up there. Let's go.
For real, for real. Let's do this, you guys. Come on. We are so close. All right,
Hey,
so.
we're giving stuff out. We got a raffle winner.
Oh, snap.
Check it out.
Okay.
They're First Class Airlines.
So we do have our raffle winner. First of all, thank you so much. As Mark said earlier on in the show, the raffle did very well tonight. So thank you for everybody who entered the raffle. But unfortunately, not everyone gets a trophy, okay? This isn't Oprah Winfrey, okay? We only got one winner. And the winner of the Alaska Airlines raffle is, drum roll, anyone? Jim Coleman! Why is no one cheering? Is it because no one here knows Jim? I don't know. Jim Coleman, congratulations. You just won the Alaska Airlines raffle. So thank you so much to everyone who donated. I want you to make sure that you stay with us tonight because we have a very exciting live skydive jump from the Red Bull Air Force that's coming up very, very shortly. So with that being said, I want you to hear from a lovely person right now. Miss Laverna is coming to us from her home on a Navajo reservation, and she's going to tell us about her grandson's experience with Angel Flight.
My grandson's name is Hatashi Bigay, nicknamed HT. He was born with severe combined immune deficiency. His diagnosis is Artemis Skid. So he was airlifted from Tuba City Regional down to Phoenix Children's Hospital, and he was quickly isolated. Getting closer to going home to be discharged, and we were told to start thinking about how to get home. And I was sitting down at the family house, and here comes a 9-year-old. She said, "Have you heard of an Angel Flight?" And I said, "No." And she says, "They can help you." Our social worker made the arrangement to go home on an Angel Flight. We live on the Navajo reservation. If it wasn't for Angel Flight, it's a 12-hour drive. Utilizing the Angel Flight's going to be, we were told, 15 years of his lifetime that he will be traveling back and forth for a follow-up. And now he's 3-year-old. He just celebrated his 3-year-old. And we were informed that all his lab results are in the normal stage. He has clinical visit once a month. We're so grateful that he's rocking, that he's going to be normal, a normal kid. Yeah, meaning thank you in my own language. And there's pilots that have helped us out during the pandemic. Thank you.
Amen. So awesome. Thank you so much, Laverna, for sharing your story and your grandson's story. And congratulations. He said he's going to be normal. It's so good to hear good news nowadays. And I'm just so happy to watch that and to say congratulations and thank you for sharing your story. So by now, most of you have already been giving. Like Mark said, we're about 40,000 short of our goal. We only have a few more moments together left, but I do want you to stay with us because, like I said, something really cool is coming up. We want you to continue. This is important. We want you to spread the word about Angel Flight and help bring more people like you into the fold. Pilots, more volunteer drivers, more patients, and more supporters to come with us, join the Angel Flight family, and change lives like you just saw firsthand. So we are on the ascent to thousands more flights each year with your help. And this was the exciting part I was telling you about. Ascending right now to jump out of an airplane is our special guest, Owen David. Now, I was told that it was actually supposed to be our host, Greg Kinnear, doing the jump today. But Mark, is it true? You know him better than I can. I can't really razz the guy. Was he chicken?
I think he was chicken. He used the filming in New Orleans as an excuse. I think he was afraid to go up and skydive.
Mark said that Greg chickened out. He used filming as the excuse. Are you going to make everyone like involved in the show, like jump out of planes from now on?
Absolutely.
Josh, yes, no?
Let's do it. I'm in if you're in, Matt.
I am totally in. There's just one problem. I think I might have exceeded the weight limit because there's a clause, a policy that you have to be like under 200 pounds. So I would totally do it.
Chicken.
I'd do it, but I just want to be safe. So I think I'm best served here on the ground. But Greg Kinnear chickened out. I didn't. Hashtag that right there. But who is going to jump out of a plane is Owen David. Now, you can check him out on Instagram and TikTok. He's huge. He's blowing up. He's an incredible pilot. And like we just said, he's a social media influencer. And he is inspiring a new generation of pilots. While most of us are still trying to figure out the donate button, he is bringing in and ushering in a new generation of pilots. But he's actually never jumped out of a plane before. So I hope you popped your popcorn for this one because it's going to be a really fun show. We're going to show you some footage right now of him getting ready for that jump earlier today. Check it out.
All right, here we are. My name is John DeVore. I'm with the Red Bull Air Force. We're out here supporting the Endeavor Awards, Angel Flight program, all the good things, the charities, all these pilots donating their time and airplanes and flight hours to a great charity. Today we're taking our man Owen on a jump. He's walking out right now. Meet up with Sean McCormick from the Red Bull Air Force. Yeah, buddy. Turn it back. Good.
So everybody down there watching, keep clicking that button. You guys are awesome. Let's raise some money today. I just jumped out of an airplane. That was awesome. Thank Greg for putting this on and for convincing me to do this. Good hand. That was awesome. Thank you, everybody. My man. Yeah. That's how you do it. That was awesome. Good. What'd you think? That was awesome. You coming back for more or what? Oh, yeah, of course. That was awesome. First and last, brother. It'll be the first of many for sure. That's it. Thanks for everybody who's watching. Thanks to everybody who donated. We'll see you next time.
We're out. Let's go, baby. That was sick. Owen, I got mad respect for you, bro. That was awesome. That camera angle where it looked like the earth was beneath you and everything, that was super, super cool. Congratulations, and thank you for doing that. That was unbelievable. On that note, let's see where we're at. Where are we? God, look at this guy. Let's go. Where are we at?
It's been a crazy night. Why not get crazier? Mary and the team just informed me
I can tell by your face you're excited to give this announcement.
that we exceeded our goal, $351,000. Thank you all.
We did it.
I didn't even think this was going to work. Virtual, we didn't get the space shuttle with the astronauts, but we made it work. So kudos to all of our hardworking team, our amazing volunteers, all of our donors, our sponsors. You guys are incredible.
1 minute ago, before we came out here, Josh, we're trying to figure out how we were going to tell you we didn't get to our goal and that we were going to leave it open for another week. But we're going to leave it open for another week anyways, even though we're $1,000 over our goal. So please keep giving. Send this out. We're going to send you a recording of the show. There is a recording of the show.
There is a recording.
We're going to send it out to everyone. Share with your friends so that they can still donate.
I wanted to get, like, I knew the goal was 350,000. I wanted to get to 400,000. I'm glad you guys are leaving it open.
That was nice of you to make that pledge, Matt,
Yes.
to cover the delta. I appreciate that.
I will be donating and matching the next $49,000. So there you go. The thing I love about virtual too is that people only see what we let them see. For instance, when I was trying on my suit tonight and I found out my tie was too short, you guys don't know that I've been wearing a short tie the whole night. Look at that.
Ooh, but look at the pink, the salmon.
I know, seriously. So I don't know.
Thank you all.
Thank
so
you,
much.
everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shall we go to the?
No, let's close this out together with my short tie and very, very big stomach. There you go. Rub it for good luck. We need another 45 grand. Thank you so much to everybody who participated and donated and just sending all of your good chat vibes. It was so fun reading your chats and being a part of that. You guys have an awesome community, an awesome family, and we really know, the script said hope, but I'm saying we know that we're going to be together next year again. We will be together next year, but I do hope that all of you are staying safe and that you're staying healthy and that you are with your loved ones until we meet again. So for now, I'm excited to introduce our closing performance, the Voena Children's Choir. Right, brought to you by a very special performance that was created just for tonight. And with that being said, we're going back to the one and only Chicken himself, Greg Kinnear.
I love you, Greg.
We can only hope that the 2022 Endeavor Awards will be as glamorous as this particular event has been from a makeup trailer in New Orleans. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining and continue to support this great organization. I want to thank Angel Flight West and all the charitable organizations that pilot these people all across the country and take care of them. Thank you for your time and your money. Have a great night.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope one day you'll join us, and the world will live as one. We will live as
Imagine no